this is Jolly from Jolly G Crafty. Today I am showing you how to make the perfect Christmas bow for your Christmas tree or for any Christmas decor. This is what you will need. You will need your choice of fabric. I'm going with the red. Foam. I got this from Walmart. And of course, we need our hot glue. So let's get crafty now. So they do have different the thickness is I got this one here, the 1/2 inch, because they also have the 1 inch, but we don't need that one. This is a 1 inch, which just that one is 23.97, and I'll be getting this the 1/2 inch for 14.97. Now let's begin by grabbing the tape measure, and we will begin with this is our foam. We're gonna go with 31.5 inches. We're gonna make a little dot right there, a mark, so we know where we're gonna cut. And for the width, we will go with 16 inches. Okay, I'm just gonna now make another mark so that way I know I will be going straight. I'm just gonna keep making little marks so I can connect and trace. Just want to make sure that I do get this straight. So I'll make another mark. And then from there, I'll just trace. Okay, now we just trace. Same thing on the other side. Now we can begin cutting. So again, let me give you, the length is 31.5 and the width is 16 inches. So what I did, I traced, and now it's time to cut. It's so easy with this foam. I did mention is a 1/2 inch foam from Walmart. It was around, I believe, 15. This will be the first thing that I'll be putting on the Christmas tree, and then from there I'll be adding the other ornaments. I do have so many things that I want to add. We're going to be making like an S here on the corners, on the 4 corners. We're going to make an S. I'll give you the exact measurement so you guys can do it as well. Okay, now for the corners, as I did mention before, we're going to make like an S. We're going to be cutting. So for the length, you're going to get 9.5, 9.5. Again, grab the marker and make a dot right there, make a mark. And then again, that length 9.5 and the width will be 5 inches. 5 inches. So length 9.5 and the width 5 inches. Okay, the next step, you will make an S. Okay, so again, from that mark, which was the width, from this mark, we're going to connect with the other one, but we kind of make an S. It's important we have this little curve right there. So now that we have this, we will cut now. And we will use the same pattern for the other corners. So this is what we have. Let's do the same. So all I did, I'm going to get the same and I will trace this on this other side. I think is the easiest way if we just trace along and cut. Now let's cut. And we will do the same thing on the other side. This is what we have. So when we fold it in half, let me show you what I have, guys. So I'll be cutting the other two sides and you're gonna get something like this. All we're gonna do, we're gonna fold it in half. And there you go. So this is only one side of the bow. That's the one we were cutting, which I'll continue to do the same thing. I'll be using the same pattern to cut the other two corners. Okay, so let's do that. Let's continue doing that. And then we can move on to the fun part, which is adding and cutting the fabric. And all we need is the hot glue. That's all we need. So let's continue with the other side. All we do is just we flip it over and we trace again. So we can cut. So we can have the same shape on all the sides. Okay. Just making sure. Now we can cut. So again, this is from Walmart. From one of these, you will get for the two sides of the bow. It's so nice. Look at this size. The next thing that I'll be doing is I'll make a band like to connect these two. So let me give you the measurements for that. For the width of the band is 4.5 inches. So again, you get the marker and just make a mark right there. And for the length, it will be 15 inches. Let's cut now. Let me show you guys how it will look. So we need that there so it can hold the two sides of the bowl like that. This is what we have so far. And the next step is cutting the fabric, and then we're gonna be gluing the fabric to the foam. We're almost there. Keep watching. Okay, guys, the next step is cutting the fabric so we can cover the foam. I'll be using red because that is the color that I'll be using for my Christmas decor. I'll be measuring 35 inches for the width, and now the length will be 47 inches. I'll give you guys that on the screen. Okay, so 47 inches I'll be cutting there, and the width I did explain is 35 inches. Let me cut now. Once we have our foam there, we will begin gluing right there. Ready? So now we begin. Be very careful. We get the other side, and again we hot glue starting there. And this will be the very first thing that I'll be adding to the Christmas tree. Just make sure you guys keep watching, subscribe to the channel so you guys won't miss my final reveal for my Christmas tree. Okay. Once we have this, we will flip it over. And for this next step, you will need zip ties. And we will begin by doing this. Okay, like we pinch. You want to get this right here. Slowly. And later on, we can fix this right there. This is what we want to see. We give it shape. Okay, we wrap the zip tie on the very edge of the foam. I'm going to zip it up. Okay. We'll just cut this here. Okay, so we do the same exact thing on the other side. You pinch like this. Once we have this, we get the zip tie. Make sure you zip tie right there on the very end of the foam or the very edge of the foam. Zip it up. Make sure it's tight. Okay, we can cut this. The next step is we will cut this. We will not need that. Do the same thing on the opposite side. And it will look something like this. This is just one side of the bow. Let me show you guys the other one. This is what we have. We will fold it in half. And it will look something like this. Isn't this beautiful? Let's get the other side of the bow. Just look at that size. It's huge. The next thing we do is we need this right there. So it will hold the two pieces together. But what I need to do, let me put these over there. I have to cover this. Okay, so let me just do that. Let's cover it up. The next step, we will cover this. Let me give you the measurements for that. For the width, it will be 12.5 inches. The width, 12.5. And for the length, it will be 31.5 inches. So let's do that. Point five. And we cut it. Let me just get that. It is done. Now let's cover it up. This will be the back of the phone. Let me know, guys, if you will be doing this. This is what we have right now. The next step is where we will be gluing the loop like this. Same thing, we glue and then we glue together, and then this will go around. Beautiful. Okay, so the next thing, let's start now. You will need your hot glue. What I'll be doing is I will be putting glue right there and here, and we will be gluing together. Let's do that now. Glue on the other side as well. And very carefully glue There. We will wait about 5 minutes. Let it dry. Let's get the other one. Do the same thing. We add the hot glue, bottom, and then the very top of the other side, we do the same thing. Then we wait about 5 minutes. Now that these are ready, we're gonna glue them together. Same thing, we add hot glue. And that's Josue. He's always on my videos, most of the time. Not always. Yeah, not always, most of the time. Be careful because I'm using hot glue. Move back. Say hi. Make sure you let it dry completely before adding the other part. So we have waited like 5 minutes. Now we get this. All we have to do is just put it around. Let's flip it over. And we make a knot. Through here, I'll be adding the tail, but what I need to do next is I want to measure my tree. My tree is a 12-foot tree. And so I need to see where I want the bowl to be. This is beautiful. Look at these, very nice. It's huge, beautiful. So let's do that now. I'm gonna get on the ladder and see how long this tail will be. And it's very simple, guys. There's no need to put foam on the tail. I'm just gonna leave it like that as is. It's gonna look very nice. So please keep watching for the final review. Okay, guys, here we go. What do you guys think? We are ready for the next step. Let's get this. What I'm doing now, I will be measuring the fabric for the long tail. As I had told you guys before, it's a 12-foot tree. So I need the tail to be super long, so I needed more space. So let me get that done. Let me cut it, and then I'll give you the measurements, my measurements for my tree. And then I'll be gluing this there. My tree, as I did mention before, it's a 12-foot tree. I did measure where I want the bow to be on my tree, and the tail will be 8 feet long. But you have to be very careful. Check what size is your tree, and it all depends how long you want this to be. The width that I'm going is 29 inches. I already did the measurements on the bed because you will need so much space for this. So what I'm doing now, since I don't want that there, like you see that, I'll be gluing that. That's all I'm gonna use, guys. I will be using the hot glue for this. Just gonna do that. And then I will glue the two ends together so it's double-sided. I'll show you guys as we go because this is very long. And we're almost done, guys. And I'll show you the final review. You see this, guys? This is what we do not want. That's why we are gluing. You keep going. It will take a while, guys, to do this. You put some glue there. And tell me where you guys are watching from. I do want to know so I can say hi. We are almost done. I'm done with this. Now I'm going to put this in here. Okay? Keep watching. Now that we have this ready, all we have to do through here, I will get one end and I'm just going to put it through there. Keep going all the way. And look, guys, what we have. We have Snowman. We have Super Cat. Snowball, get off. So there he is. He's just watching and he's thinking, what can I do to get there? Oh no. And voila. This is what we have. Beautiful. Super long. Now the next thing is getting this baby on the tree, of course. I will need some help. Look at that. That's my cat on the ladder. Get off, Snowball. I need the ladder. Okay, he's not listening. Let's get this there. But before I put it there, I'll be using wire. This is from Walmart. I'm going to get a piece of the wire. I'm going to put it in there so I can hang this on the tree. So let me get that going and then you guys will see the final reveal. We're going up. And that's it. This giant bow adds the perfect touch of elegance to your Christmas tree or any Christmas decor. I can't wait for you to see the complete look of my Christmas tree. It will be up soon. So please, if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share and comment. So see you on the next video, the complete look.